What's going on, guys? This is Miasin. This is going to be another one of those really short videos where I'm going to show you guys how to kind of cheat out boss monsters that usually would be really hard to maintain on the field, because if you are trying to summon them the way I'm going to show you, they're usually kind of going to die on the end phase, or maybe they're just going to be completely negated. But I'm going to show you how to mitigate these kind of drawbacks from the cards that actually negate the effect of the monsters that you are summoning. If you are new to this channel, make sure you like and subscribe, and let's jump right into the first example of this. So right now you can see Ojama Pink and Cattle Call, and you're like, what the frick are those cards? None of these are really relevant. I'm really just trying to showcase an example because the interaction is what's really important and not necessarily the exact specific cards here. As a matter of fact, I'm actually going to show you guys 3 examples just to make sure that you really do understand the interaction at the end. Yeah, Ojama Pink is just a beast monster. When it's sent to the grave, each players draw 1 card and then discards 1 card. So it's like a Dark World Dealings. And we're summoning a negated Exterio, so it really doesn't do that much, right? And Cattle Call even destroys it during the end phase. So this monster just looks really bad. Don't worry, because we're skillful at the game, we drew into Farfa, and then we're discarding it. So what does this really do? When we banish the Exterio and it comes back, is it still going to be negated? Is it still going to be destroyed during the end phase? Now I'm gonna let you find an answer to this, but I'm going to give you the answer anyways. So during the end phase, an Exterio comes back onto the field. First of all, it is no longer negated, but also it is not going to be destroyed during the end phase because it is treated as a different card than the original Natura Exterio that you summoned off of Cattle Call, meaning that this new Exterio, quote-unquote, doesn't remember anything that happened to the past Exterio. So it's pretty much like a fresh Exterio that, yeah, sure, was infusion summoned, wasn't even summoned properly, but nonetheless, it's still a true Exterio and not a Cattle Call summoned Exterio. So that's the thing that you do have to remember, and now we can negate absolutely anything we want, and it's Merry Christmas, Happy Land City. Now this might be maybe another way to use it, kind of competitively speaking almost. Shard Brigade Ancient Warrior, so the only awkward card in our hand is Cattle Call, but everything else is just a bunch of cards that you would be playing in the Ancient Warrior deck anyways. So right here we kind of get some cool little chain blocking, but it doesn't really matter too much. So yeah, we're going to be special summoning our double Dragon Lords, whatever, and then tribute that Keras, or rather send it to the graveyard, I believe. Yeah, it's not even tribute. To summon that negated Exterio, and look at this card. Wind Up Zenmeister. What is this? Once per turn, you can detach 1 material from this card, and then target 1 face-up monster you control, change it to face-down defense, and during the end phase, flip it back up to face-up attack position. So again, it's the exact same concept as the Farfa, kind of making your monster different, but instead of temporarily banishing, you're actually letting the monster stay on the field. You're just flipping it face-down, and then flipping it face-up again, and guess what? It's going to be a real Exterio this time, and it's going to be able to negate whatever your opponent has. Yeah, you get to bounce, you get a Natura Exterio on the field. Not too bad, not too bad. Now, a really competitive way to use this kind of combo would actually be something that Subterror, the Subterror deck, is already doing, which is you either using Crackdown or Ice Dragon's Prison on your opponent's monsters, and then when the monster belongs to you, you go Subterror Guru, flip it face down, or whatever other card that you can use to Book of Moon your monster, and then obviously when you flip it face up again, it's now treated as the same monster. Again, it's the same physical card, but it's still not the same card as in game mechanics. I really do hope this is kind of clarifying a few of your questions, but let's get into the third and final example of this. Alright, a 2-card combo, and again, it's just an example, so you don't have to play Hornet, you don't have to play Mageline, and you use your brain, man. I feel like a lot of people who comment, they're like, oh bro, I don't know if I can pull this off because I don't play specifically Hornet and Mageline and Petting Cesar. Bro, all you have to do in order to kind of mimic this is just have the ability to make a Link 2 and a rank 4 monster. That's it, that's all. So Anaconda and then Wind Up Zenmeister, you might be thinking, well, what are you trying to achieve? You can just make Dragoon at this point, right? Well, just assuming that Dragoon and Phoenix Enforcer are bad, or you're really cool and you just want to show it off to your opponent, or you hard drew Instant Fusion. Look at this, man. You can honestly just make your Winda. It's gonna get destroyed during the end phase because of Instant Fusion, and Winda is only undestructible by your opponent's card effects. So if you just want to cheat out your own Instant Fusion, all you really have to do is just go Wind Up Zenmeister, flip it face down, and then next turn flip it back face up, and guess what? It's just no longer going to die now, at least by your own card effects, and maybe obviously by your opponent's card effects as well, because it is no longer affected by your Instant Fusion. It is a different card. That's pretty much it for this video. I really hope you guys were able to enjoy and learn a thing or two. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys very soon. Peace.